Alrighty, guys. Today I'm going to do the predicted lineup in English. All right, so no more Chinese today. We're going to do a bit of English, it's because if I can crack the English market and the Chinese market, it's better than just the Chinese market. You know what I mean? So, who's going to be starting at left back? Tierney, of course. Good to have Tierney. Tierney's the bomb. He's just the boss. Like when everyone's feeling down, if we concede a goal, you got Tierney there to come in. He just lifts spirits. He lifts spirits, and he puts a fire in people. When I see him play, I feel all fired up. And then for the centre backs, I want to see there's an opportunity to build him up a bit more. I think it'll be Pablo again on the left. On the right, I think we might see Callum Chambers. I think we might see Pablo and Callum Chambers come in. Thinking about Callum Chambers before in his interview. So, unless he was going to start, I don't think that Chambers will start next to Bellerin. Is a nice person, generally a nice person. Like I'd like to meet him one day, but he's been very inconsistent as of late. Last game, he had a shocker. Hey, he had a shocking game. But Cedric, he was at fault for the goal against who was it? Was it Leicester? Oh no, Aston Villa. Sorry, Aston Villa. He was at fault for that goal against Aston Villa as well. So the only difference is, I reckon, is that Bellerin scores goals. Like he scored like 3 goals and get a couple assists. I think the highlight of Cedric's time so far was when he did that big cross the field pass to Saka that time. Scored a goal against was it Leeds United? Chelsea? Against Chelsea? I forgot who it was against. But that's like the highlight of Cedric. Ever since that pass, everyone loved him, but he's been been average since then. He hasn't done much. Bellerin, he's a shocking defender. Like he's shocking at defending, but he can score goals and he can assist. So I'm going to go with Bellerin because Benfica didn't look very threatening at all the last game. We just didn't take our chances. So I think Bellerin will start. And 2 in the centre. Partey for this game. Partey's very important. He's a very, very important person. And this is a very important match. Seriously. Like, if we get kicked out of the Europa League, I think that it's very, very, very hard to achieve anything in the Premier League. So I think Partey will have to start if he's 100%. And if he's 100%. Now, if we don't use him now, if he's good to go now, just use him because what's the point of saving him for the Premier League? When we're going to win a couple games, we're going to get very far. Use him in the games that are important. Like right now, the Europa League is important. So I want Partey in there. Seriously, I want Partey in there. Xhaka? Next to Partey? I'm not sure. Ceballos? I can say Ceballos is all right. He's all right. Not the future, but he's all right. And Xhaka, he's been all right recently. He's hit and miss, but he's been all right recently. Like I'd say they're both on the same level, so it doesn't really matter who they play. But I reckon they'll go with Xhaka because Xhaka's like the first starter pretty much behind Partey. I think Ceballos is third choice. If Partey's not there, then it'll be Ceballos and Xhaka for sure. Front 3, I don't want to see Odegaard and Smith Rowe play together again. I reckon it doesn't work as well as the Pepe, Smith Rowe, Saka. I reckon that 3 there is really good. Them 3 there, and you get like a Lacazette at the front possibly because Orba. Lacazette's been playing in Europe. They've both been playing really. I don't know who he's going to choose for striker, but I think he will play. Saka will have to play 100%. He's our best player at the moment. He can't get rest, man. If you're playing like that, you don't take sickies, eh? You just keep playing. So Saka 100%. Smith Rowe, he had a game off last season. He's playing 100%. On the left, Pepe, Odegaard, or Orba. William won't start. He might come on like that 85th minute or something. I want to go with Pepe. I think we'll choose Pepe. And then for striker, I'll say Lacazette because Lacazette was rested last week. So Lacazette up front. So it'll be Tierney, Pablo. Holding's got concussion, so he can't play. So then Chambers, Bellerin, Partey, Xhaka, Pepe, Smith Rowe, Saka, and Lacazette. And I reckon if we can put our chances the way the game's done, I can be pretty easy. Shouldn't be too hard. So yeah, if you guys are watching this, why don't you tell me your predicted lineup? And I know some of the controversial topics right now are pretty much Bellerin. So Bellerin or Cedric. So I want you guys to tell me if you're listening this far, what's your predicted lineup? And would you rather see Bellerin or Cedric start and why? And if you do choose Cedric, why do you choose him over Bellerin? Because if you think really hard, I think Cedric, he's on a similar level as Bellerin, but Bellerin scored more goals, but he's played more games. It's a big debate. I don't have anyone to debate about it with, so that's what I keep fighting with myself. That's it. Goodbye, everyone.